Your party dashes in from the streets at the entrance of the courtyard of the manor itself. That's when the lightning strikes. The shadows give way for a moment. And at the top of the stairs, you see an ogre magi already completing the arc.
What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up.
Alright, it is, you might not be able to tell from my hair, but it is already afternoon. No, I did not just wake up. I've been quite busy all morning, actually. But not on anything. Ooh, that's bright. Not on anything here. No, real life kind of stuff. That's all. So February is ending off on a nice warm day that is so goddamn windy. It's freezing in this damn apartment. All right, so things are going on. We have like 4 new players potentially showing up tomorrow. This filming is going to be taking place for April. Even though we are well into beyond that. I had a spot. I didn't realize that was not filled. So we're going to be doing a one-shot little filler light RPG with the new guys, as we're also going to spend this as a session 0 for our Greyhawk campaign that me and Ron are jumping back into, and they're going to be joining us. Nice. So I got 2 things that I've got to get done today. It's Friday. I got 2 things I got to get done in order to be prepared. Neither of them is a huge build. I got nothing major to do, which is why I'm taking my time on a Friday. So let me flip things around, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I still got the table and a half set up. This is going to be way too tight for the amount of people that are showing up tomorrow, potentially. So now the problem is the riser, when I use the extra set here, goes too wide for this table. So I'm going to have to take down part of the riser stuff. I'm not gonna have time to deal with this. I'm really late on my delivery, but that's okay. I got my newest Tiny Epic Kickstarters in the mail yesterday and today. They both showed up. So I'm gonna have to put them away for now because I gotta make time to do unboxings for these, figure out where they're going in the schedule, and I just don't have time for that right now. So yeah, I'm going to put this stuff away. I'm going to pull out a bunch of the D&D stuff that I need handy. And I got some over there, and I mean, like all over the place. I gotta pull it all together. Pull it together, man. Pull it together. And then going to be ready. Because it's going to be a session 0. So we're going to be going over character folios. Character plots, ideas for everyone. And I'm still waiting to hear exactly how many are going to be here. I'm thinking if it's going to be 4, then I would like to do marching order. If it's going to be 5, I'll probably end up doing 4 Against Darkness because it's a 5th player option, and I'll run it as a DM. But yeah, okay, so this is what's going on. When I figure out what I'm setting up and when I get this apart, I'll check back in with everyone. I gotta get a curtain up there too. That is way too bright. So yeah, that's what's going on. I will be back momentarily. And listen, I just finished lunch, and this is the end of February, last day of February. And after I finished lunch, I just I hopped on Facebook real quick, and I saw that Ernie Gygax Jr. has just passed away a couple hours ago. He hadn't been well. He'd been fighting things on and off. He was in and out of the hospital. Wow, this really hit me hard. I never got a chance to meet his dad or anyone else in his family, or even him. I never met him. But because of Facebook, I got to contact him. And the few times I did reach out to him, I got to say he was a gentleman. He was a really nice guy. And he never, how can I put this? He never, just responded to me with, an answer. He always responded to me with a conversation. He was talking to me. He just wasn't answering me. You know, and you don't find that with a lot of people, especially strangers. You know, it was to him, his family, his circle of professional friends, to them, I'm a nobody. And that's the way he spoke to me. And that meant a lot to me. So I reached out to him a few times over the years, and it was always the same. A wonderful time. No matter how small it was, no matter how big it may have been, he made me feel like I was his friend. And I wasn't. I was just some guy. I know that. But that's the way he made me feel. And that's very important. So that kind of slowed me down a little bit. That took a lot of wind out of my sail. I really feel like, no offense to Luke at all, but it's always come off to me that Ernie was a little bit more of the inheritor of his dad's attitude about what Dungeons and Dragons is, more than Luke. I could be wrong, and if I am, I apologize, but that's just the sensation, the feeling that I've gotten from the two of them. And because of that, I identified with Ernie more. But I still got to get things done here. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's going to be at least 5 of us here. So that's going to be a little bit tight. So there's no reason for this big double wide table. So I'm going to take a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to bring this down to just one full table, not a table and a half. And then start setting something up and tell you about it. All right. Thanks for bearing with me and giving me this minute. All right. So let me show you what I thought of what I'm doing, how I'm setting this up, what's going on, what's going down, and where I'm at. Let me flip things around now. Okay. So I pulled the short table apart, left the big table. I'm going to clean it off. And then I'm going to put a tablecloth down on it, appropriate to what we're going to do tomorrow. So I pulled off 4. Each of the 2 boxes I have comes with 6. I pulled off 4 of the plates and the legs and connecting pieces. And I brought it down to a 2x4. 2x4. Brought it down to a 2x4 that when I get the table topper, the tablecloth down, I'm going to put it over here. That should be good. That should be good for what we're doing. So let me get around to finishing this up, and then seeing what it is that we're playing. I still don't know. I have a couple of ideas. Still don't know. I'll banter them around with you when I'm done with this. All right. So shortly enough, my friends. Shortly enough. Okay. So I think I got the table set up good. I think there's going to be enough room for everyone. And I think I might have figured out what we're going to run. I have a couple of ideas bouncing through my head. But, for starters, let me show you the table. All right, so yeah, like I said, I got rid of the half-size table, just leaving us the regular 3-foot wide, or about 3-foot wide, 6-foot long table. And, yeah, I got the risers going. It looks like under the boardwalk down here. Under the boardwalk. Yeah, I should have all the books I need handy enough. I think I did a good job of pulling books aside handy enough. Mutants and Masterminds. There's a couple of things like I want to put these guys away. You know, services are over. Time to go home, everyone. And that might be it. I think that's all I got left to do. Woo! All right. Yeah, party time. So, oh, the folders. The folders. Yeah, I gotta get the folders down. Put them on the side. That's it. So, let me tell you, the game I'm thinking about running with everyone to have a short, fun time with is Cairn. So I just got this from Amazon. You see a little bit blends in with the background. How's that? I got this from Amazon. It was like $4. And the reason I got it is because there was a lot of good word about this on YouTube. About a fun, little fast, easy to learn, super fast, easy to learn play game, RPG, with an old school D&D style to it. So we'll see. I'm going to give this a read now, since I think I have everything else done, and see if this is true, that you could like basically just get this book and start playing immediately. We'll find out about that. Okay, so that could be it. I might have one more update for you. We'll see about that. And that's what. Getting ready to have our session 0 before we get into the ruins of Castle Greyhawk. All right, I'll give you a check-in and let you know everything is cool. But otherwise, everything's set. So one final note: I was talking to Ron, and I changed my mind. We're gonna run Four Against Darkness as a quick little light RPG introduction game for everyone tomorrow before we work on our D&D Session 0 stuff. I mean, Ron's got his ogre mercenary he wants to use against Urkanya, and it looks like we're going to have 5 people here, counting Ron, so I can run as DM, and there is a 5th player option in this game. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Then we'll worry about our D&D characters and stuff like that. All right, so that's it. All right, next week you will see the player's perspective of what happened during this game. Don't forget to catch that. I'm sure knowing this game system is going to be a wild story.